So dumb, dude. So dumb. All right. Hey there, boys, girls, and squirrels. My name is Modstab. Welcome back to Satisfactory. See what I did there? It's a good old time. Now, this is, I feel like I should address this. I think this is technically going to be like the 16th or 17th quote-unquote episode, but it is going to be like the 6th or 7th episode of Update 3. So I've been putting them in both playlists because I'm not sure how I wanted to divide it up or how I wanted to label it. We're just going to keep trudging on with what we have now. So if you see some weird conflicting things with the thumbnail and title, it's okay. It's intentional, I promise. Now, in last episode, we did get some stators, I believe, automated and whatnot. Because, well, frankly, we need them. Because we need to update our space tower in order to get to the next levels of automation. Now, I know we're not incredibly efficient, and that's not exactly what we're going for here, as we want to figure out what the most expensive product is to make, and then kind of build it in descending order, because then I can just kind of math out, okay, I need this many for that, I need this many for the next thing, and so on and so forth. It's going to be a good old time. Now, that being said, did we actually finish it? That's the real question. Oh, because we have the plates and stuff here. This is encased industrial beams, I bet. Shoop-de-whoop. Damage. I bet this has to be encased industrial beams. Yeah, okay, so that's where that was. Oh, I think I know how I done diddly-did it up, sons. This is probably all copper right here. And I need to take the steel piping. Yep. Yep, this is what it is. This is what it be. Now, do I just not have these linked up in crafting anything? Like, what the heck and heck, yuck? Oh, yeah, that's right. I needed to figure out what it was going to take to craft a stator. A stator. Oh, no. Well, looks like I got a couple pieces I need together, so I'm going to go ahead and... I don't know if it's faster. Oh, gosh. Ugh. What a life I have chosen to live. Let's see if I can just craft them here, I guess. I mean, we're just going to straight up have these guys just do... Oh, good Lord, what the flip? Oh! Whoa, dude! What the flip? What the heckin' yak, my dudes? I don't like that one bit. Where'd that thing come from? Okay. I like that there's monsters that keep spawning, but I really don't like that they keep literally almost killing me every 30 seconds. There it is, that little troglodyte. Hi, buddy. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Mouth off to me again, you little sucker. Holy crap, that was disgusting. And it hurt my feelings. I think we're going to go ahead and just craft copper wire here. Worst case scenario, we figure out something else that we can turn it into, but I know we're going to need some copper wire production. All right, so what we need to do is we need to merge these guys. They are going to merge at 90, so I am going to need level 2 belts at the very least, which means I'm going to need to have reinforced plates. Or I can just grab these guys. I mean, quite honestly, right? Like, they're slowly stacking up over there. But what we're going to do is we're going to get this started for stators, and then we're going to try to see if we can just jump cut until we upgrade the space elevator to see what we're going to need next, because I know we're going to have to spend a lot of time investing into that. So we will get this thing running. I don't know if we're going to jump cut or speed lapse or whatever we're going to do. We're going to make the dreams happen, team, and we'll be right back to Geno's. All right, we got the stators, and the first one is in. We flip, dip, and did it. So all I did was, it's hideous, it's disgusting. I just did a merger. I flippity-floppied it over here, and we're following a similar pattern like we have in the past, where we just bring splitters up here, and we just run 2 different tiered belts just to make sure everything works properly. And we just feed it in there. This is going to work super well for, like, things that are only going to require like your regular constructor, or is it assembler? Parts assembler, excuse me. So the regular assembler this will work for, but as soon as we start getting to the higher tier construction, which we're very, very close to, by the way, we're going to need something a little bit more extravagant than this. However, we are doing absolutely wonderful. We're going to make 5 of these per minute, which is decent. But oh boy, is it going to take a long time to get what we need for the space elevator. So Whilst we are waiting for that, I'm going to go around and do some minor tweaking and adjusting of the factory just to make sure we're as efficient as we can be, make sure we're not sacrificing anything anywhere. And then I guess we'll jump cut when we get the materials needed for the space elevator. All right, so I figured I would jump cut a little bit just to kind of show you guys what I'm thinking here. So we need a bunch of stuff to be crafted. I know exactly how many we're going to need of each of these, and it's just going to be a matter of time to see how long it's going to take to craft them. So what I decided to do was get a few of these guys set up and just kind of leave it so that in the process of when we do need to upgrade things for the space elevator, we can be ready to do so. Now, in order to do that, for instance, we're going to start here because we know exactly what this is going to need. It's going to need reinforced iron plates, and it's going to need rotors, which I do actually have. And so what we're going to do is we're going to pop down here. We're going to go under logistics. We're going to do a smart splitter, which I personally have actually never used before. But we're going to get it set up as such. I'm going to run it into here. Run it out to this side. I think we run it out to this side as well. Also, it looks beautiful. Look at it. Oh my gosh. I don't know why, but I love when it curves at that particular type of angle. It kind of reminds me of like horns or like bull horns. Now, I got to figure out. Okay. Press E to configure smart splitter. Left output. We want you to have. What do we want that one to have? We need where's the smart plates at? We need it to have smart plating. And then on the right input, we need it to have rotors. Sick. And then on the right output, we need it to have... Can I search? No, I can't. We need it to have rotors. Now, we need 500 of these guys, and it is a 1-to-1 ratio, so it takes 2 per minute to make 2 per minute. So what that means is we know that we need 500 of each, excuse me, in order to make this happen. Now, just to check to make sure I got it right, we're going to go ahead, and what I'm going to do first and foremost is put a bunch of poles, like, right down the middle here. Now, these guys, as long as these guys are placed secondarily, they will clip through each other. So it may look a little hideous for a short period of time, but it's okay. I'm not too worried. They're mostly here just so we can set them up and make beautiful things happen. So we're going to run it there. These guys are now all powered on, and they are set up so that they'll run straight into this guy so that they'll just feed. So what we need to do is we're going to go ahead and gather, what is it? We need 500 reinforced plates and 500 rotors. So I'm going to go ahead and gather those. We'll be back, and I just want to see to make sure everything worked properly. All right, so we are back. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we are completely out of rotors. However, if I did this thing correctly, right output, rotors. None. Right? Well, what's wrong? That's rotors, right? And we got the rotors. Right output, rotors. Any undefined. Oh, why was it? I don't get it. Did I not put the right one? Let me see if I put like a reinforced iron plates. Where are we at? Let me make sure we got that right. Now here's the catch. Will it divvy things up properly if I do it this way? May not be able to. Yeah. I don't think it's going to be able to because it's just going to go straight down the line. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to, unfortunately, get rid of these. So here's what I'm thinking. We're just going to go ahead and we're just going to straight up put a... Let me see if we can't get a... Shoot. Well, that certainly does defeat the purpose a little bit, doesn't it? I don't know. Didn't work as well as we had anticipated for it to. Gosh, diddly dang it. Stop being an idiot. Okay. So we're just going to have to do multiple different, I guess, storage containers because the smart splitter, what I was hoping would happen is it would send one at a time and it would just split out of that in the proper way, but I should have realized it's going to start from the back and it's going to keep feeding it in until there's absolutely nothing left. So what I should make sure is we need 92 on the last one. Well, 90. Okay, we're going to wait. So we got 90. So we got 1, 2, 3, and 90. 1, 2, 3, and we should figure out. $85. We still got 89. Okay, so we need 4. Perfect. All right, so it didn't end up working out perfectly as I would want it to, but we have 88 there, 89 there. I don't know if this is the most efficient way to do it, but this is what I'm doing. Okay, so we got 89, 89. We should be golden. 88, 88. And now this thing's just going to craft, and it's going to take it like a frick ton of time. It's going to be great. Now I'm going to go ahead and figure out what we need math-wise for the rest of these guys. And then from this point on, all I have to do is put them into their respective containers, and we are in business. All right, you may notice a few things. I have a different hair. I have different shirt. I have different things. This is finished. Oh my gosh, it took so unbelievably long to get this because I totally redesigned the system. I don't know if I had this on camera or not, but essentially what I did was I took a bunch of these storage crates and I filled them up with some of the materials required to kind of be crafting and being all fancy and beautiful and all that kind of stuff. There's still some things that we have to do to get it all done. However, I set this up in such a way so we could just bring the quantity of parts we needed without having to automate and feed them into here so that they could be auto-crafted and fed into this, which means we're still able to make progression while we are crafting these things. So what I'm going to work on is kind of feeding this machine progressively while we are doing other tasks in episodes. So I don't have to wait 6 billion flip dipping younger dongers, also known as years. But we did it. We have the thing here. So let's go ahead and look at this. Look, we have it. We have it. Let's seal. Signed, sealed, delivered. Okay. And then we send it. And get freaking. Oh my gosh. I haven't. Oh no. That means these are pointless. No. Well, at least the middle one's getting some value out of itself. My. Disgusting gosh. Oh, well, either way, before I stress out over that, because we're going to have to figure out how it... Here, let's do it this way, because obviously we need to switch this recipe to... Oh, no, you're not telling me the other ones are like the 3-pronged systems. Please, no. Please, no. Oh, good fricking frick, team. Well, this thing got a lot more complex really fast. Thank you, Satisfactory. Haha. But, okay, I'm ignoring that. I'll worry about that later and off camera. I want to figure out, because oil processing should put us in a position where... Okay, yep, industrial manufacturing. So we need the manufacturer in order to do modular and adaptive control unit. So we're going to want to automate that when we get to the point. Requires everything we need for oil processing. So we'll have to start with oil processing first. Alternative fluid transport. Packaged fuel. Packaged liquid biofuel. That's cool. Packaged heavy oil residue. Liquid biofuel. Okay, so that's biomass. Packaged oil and vehicle fuel, empty canisters, industrial fluid buffer, contains 1200 of fluid and has an output for pipes. That's kind of nice. So does that mean we're going to get new power? Power infrastructure, we get fuel generator for feeding fuel, so it can be automated. Then we get the conveyor 4, which is 480. Scanner update Caterina ore, which is what we're probably going to need soon. Jetpack. Oh, and then we get the monorail system. This is actually basically the same spot we were in on our previous save, minus the fact that we had the oil processing, industrial, and then we had the... I guess technically we had all of Tier 5 in the beginning of Tier 6. So we're not too far off of what our previous kind of series or save state was before Update 3. However, I think the first thing we need to work on is... Yep, we're going to have to work on this milestone, which I may I have everything except for motors. Oh... You know what? I really want to get this set up so we can at least find how close a fuel source is in this episode. So, before we officially close this episode off, I'm going to finish this milestone and this milestone only, and then we're going to see how close a fuel source is to us. And we will be right back after I craft all these motors. Rotor stoters. We need 100 of them bad boys. Now I'm going to go up here back to this hypertube there, and then we're going to teleport all the way over back to the main base. And once we get back to the main base, then we can go ahead and craft all the things that we need, and then we can all jump cut everything and then make it look all nice and pretty. I love my editor. Such a pretty guy. Okay, I think we're ready to go now. I think, anyways. I think it's going to take a long time to craft these motors. But, at least it'll be done. We're gonna have to really revamp. So I think what we're gonna have to do is maybe, I don't know why I'm talking to myself out loud. Anyways, Jared, if you've made it this far, this is gonna be probably not on the video unless you decide to add it. We are gonna spend a weekend and we are going to 100% completely revamp absolutely everything we have for this factory. And we are going to fully optimize it from the top down. I mean, that being said, we're very close. We should probably just figure out what I need to do to craft. I should just try to figure out what I need to do to craft full optimization of all of this. And maybe we'll just add more stuff. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me the goods! You're useless to me! Oh, except that's kind of... Wait a minute. 1? Oh, it's steel. Oh, I feel like I don't really like any of these. As this stands, I have this broken down to stator and wire, and I know it's only 2 instead of 4. But... Caterina ore... makes 90 per minute instead of, what do we make now, 60 per minute? Like, I guess we try the steel rod one because maybe we can use that to, I guess, do something. That was a bummer of a freaking hard drive. The steel one is actually pretty efficient though. That's 1 steel for 4 of those. That's pretty dang good, and maybe we can find a way to utilize that a little bit better. However, we are now ready to hand this bad boy in. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just gonna click. Fire the laser! Now we should be able to have, where's it at? Where's it at? Oil. It's gotta be close, right? We're in a friggin' desert after all. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Okay, well. It's so far away. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we're going to go exploring and see if I can't find one that isn't so far away that I'll die getting to it. That's a cool little tree. It's hard to see, so I'm just going to make the jump. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. All right, so we made it back. I don't know if Jared went ahead and put this in. If he did, good for him. If he didn't, I don't blame you. I explored my butt off, and the closest fuels or crude oil section to us is you go over this hill, and you go over the top, and you go back down, and it's like 500 meters away. Nothing is close to this spot, so we are hurting for certain on the oil department. However, once we get to those oil areas, there's actually one about 800 meters off that direction, a little bit southwest, that has like 4 or 5 oil nodes right next to each other. So like, holy crap, we can make things work. But nothing, this area is disgusting. Nothing is pure. Everything is impure or normal. Like, it's just disgusting. Either way, thank you guys so much for joining me in today's video of Satisfactory. Remember, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Great tools for you to get in touch with me. Let me know what you liked, didn't like, and what you want to see next. If you've made it this far and you are not a member of the community, please hit the subscribe button. All right? If you are subscribed and you are part of the community, hit the bell notification icon. Why? Because we upload content every Monday through Friday, and we do live stream Wednesdays, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we also live stream on Mondays. As it stands, we've been doing them pretty consistently at 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. just to get a couple hours in on Monday. But it's all tentative based on my work schedule, so I can't give you guys a locked-in number there. However, before I officially get out of your guys' hair, remember in the links in the description below, there are some links for our Patreon page if you want to check that out. We are doing giveaways exclusively for our Patreons. And once we hit a certain threshold, we'll be doing early release content for skits and sketches and some things that are a little bit more on the big category for our channel. And then we also have a tip donation page, as well as, more importantly, our community Discord, which I'd love to have you guys in. We do have areas or sections where you can recommend what content you want to see, and I'll take a peek at it. You can also go there and talk, and that's how we'll also be getting in contact with you guys as well for doing those giveaways. Either way, thank you guys so much for joining me. Remember, I love you guys, but I'm gonna show my filthy little Keiko, and we will see you next time. Toodles. Whoopsh.